Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Woke Podcast. This is your boy BobbyVILN, and I am back with another video. I'm here to talk about the Maui fire, the wildfires that burned down Lahaina, how the fire started, the fact that Joe Biden only decided to send the families that affected by the fire $700, and that's not even like the people that's helping the residents house them in their own homes. It's only the people that were displaced displaced because of the wildfire. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of shit that's fishy about these fires, about these wildfires. How they started. They sit there and they tell you that it's climate change. It wasn't climate change that started with the wildfires. Matter of fact, climate change hardly plays any type of effect in wildfires, actually. How the fire started was because of the faulty power grids in Maui, in Lahaina. How the fire spread it was due to Hurricane Dora's powerful winds, 60 mile to 90 mile per hour winds. And like, let the residents sit there and tell you it was a rainless hurricane. It was just all wind. And it starts to get weirder and weirder when it comes to the details that are coming out about the fire. Now, like, they sat there and they discovered that it was multiple faulty power grids that caused the brush fires, right? That caused the wildfires. The plants that caught fire weren't even native to Hawaii at all. Weren't even native to the Hawaii ecosystem. So that's weird. And they sat there and they did a study in 2019 saying that those plants that's within Maui on the west, or whatever, if it was the western side, I forgot, but that was close to Lahaina, you might want to think about removing those plants because one, they're not native to the ecosystem, and two, they could cause a huge brush fire, which they did. Okay? The winds of the Hurricane Dora, I think that was the name of the hurricane, pushed over live power lines, which caused multiple wildfires, multiple in different areas, not only Lahaina but in different areas of Maui. Not only that, bro, the residents sat there and said they didn't hear no sirens. The sirens didn't go off to indicate that it was a wildfire. Matter of fact, people were sitting there saying that they didn't have no Wi-Fi, no nothing, right? Matter of fact, they didn't even receive alerts on their phone. You know how I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with the alerts that you receive on your phone when it's a hurricane, when it's anything to do with climate, weather, or anything like that, you'll receive an alert. They didn't even receive an alert. And a lot of the natives thought it was weird. You can sit there and you can hear the testimonies of the natives yourselves. Not only that, kids were at home. Kids were not in school if I'm not mistaken, due to the hurricane. They sat there and they said school's out, kids stay home, whatever. Parents are still at work. And then next thing you know, everything catch fire. People didn't realize it was a natural disaster or it was wildfires until black smoke or smoke in general started seeping into their homes. That means your backyard is on fire or your actual house is on fire. A lot of the details about the Maui fires is not adding up. It's not adding up. Not only that, right after the fires happened, construction companies talking about coming in, buying up the land and building shit on there. Not like, and this is the perfect opportunity for them to do that because Lahaina is a historical landmark in Maui, if I'm not mistaken. So they couldn't do no type of renovations to that land because it really belonged to the natives. So this is the perfect time for them to go in there to buy up the land. This is the perfect time for the government, for the Hawaii government to go in there and buy up the land. The government, Governor Green's sitting there talking about we're gonna buy the land and build affordable housing. Not even affordable housing, just build new housing. Now, with Lahaina being a historical landmark, you have to have certain permits to even build shit, and they weren't even approving those permits. Now they're gonna have to approve those permits. Not only that, you can go look this up as well. Hawaii was one of the first, is on record saying they're gonna be one of the first states to go green. That's the perfect place to start it. They about to probably build smart cities in Lahaina. And the natives that resided there for generations more than likely gonna end up selling their land, because they're gonna need the money, because they're displaced. They don't have nowhere to go back to. That land is toxic now due to the fires. There's a lot of shit that's going on that don't add up when it comes to these fires, when it comes to these wildfires. It's a lot of shit that don't add up. Biden only sending these families $700, but you can send over $100 billion to Ukraine, right? And then, like, the fact that it seemed like he didn't even take the fire seriously when it came to his statements. Like, they just showed him, a few days ago, falling asleep during the honoring ceremony of the people that lost their lives during this fire. Not only that, they only found about a little under 200 people deceased. They still missing over 1,300. Over 1,300 residents are still missing. Where are those people? Where are those children? They speculating that those kids are incinegrated. Because if you look at the disaster site, but if you look at the area, those cars were damn near, they were burnt to a crisp, actually. They were damn near ash. The way those cars look, the tires were completely gone. And for that to happen, it has to be extreme heat. And a wildfire can't cause that. And what I'm sitting here saying, this is what the residents are saying. This is what the people that is native to the land, the Lahaina natives are sitting there saying, like, yo, like, that was DEW, direct energy weapons. That's what they are saying. They don't believe that the wildfires was caused by natural causes. They don't believe it was just the power grids going faulty. That's what the natives are saying. It's looking real weird, especially with the fact that these companies are trying to go in there and buy up the land already. Y'all not even honoring the people that sat there and lost their lives. Y'all thinking about buying the land. They wanted to renovate that land anyway. This is the perfect time for them to take over that land. This is the perfect fucking time for them to take over that land. And this is why I continue to say, America eats its own babies. America will always eat its own babies. Whenever the corporation of America sees an opportunity to capitalize on its people, it will do it. Look what they about to do with those Wu-19 shots, that Fauci juice. They trying to roll out the new set of Fauci, the new set of juice. And you already know they're going to clean up on that, because they cleaned up on the last batch. And all that's going to do is create more variants. So with that being said, they saw their opportunity to clean up on that land, to take that goddamn land, and to renovate and to build a smart city possibly. Because what they not telling you is that they had a tech seminar there right before the fires happened, to where they would start talking about building intelligent cities. Like, don't let them fool you. You gotta think outside the Overton window. You gotta think outside of the narrative that they're giving you. I keep telling people the media lies. More than anything. These people get paid tens of millions of dollars to sit there and act like they're presenting or telling you accurate news. That's what they get paid to do. They're actors. Remember that. America is a corporation, and whenever they see a possibility of them capitalizing or making a profit, they will do it. They will do it. The people don't run this country. Corporations run this country. With that being said, I am done. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share my content. I truly appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. Sorry about that. Got a little tongue-tied. But thank you again for listening. I truly appreciate it.